is Charles, and in today's video, we'll be unboxing a smart clock from Xiaomi. A huge shout out to Hatsi Enterprise for sending this over. Here's the box. Xiaomi already released this clock in the past with their own AI built in, but it was only available in China. This smart clock is the global version, which has Google Assistant. On the side we have its features. At the back we have some text. Let's open the box. Here's the smart clock. It has a 3.97-inch color display. At the back we have the micro USB slot used to power the smart clock. The body has a matte textured finish, similar to the texture on SLR cameras. It has a rubber grip at the bottom. The smart clock has downward firing speakers, which I think also serves as a vent. Next we have an instruction manual in different languages. Lastly, there's a power adapter. It's a Type-C plug. And on the other end, we have a right-angle micro USB connector. Here is the Mi Smart Clock. It has 3 buttons at the top, the 2 volume buttons and 1 for mute. Here are the dimensions. Let's set this up. You'll need to download the Google Home app to set this up.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Once your phone detects a smart clock, tap it. Select your home, then tap Next. You'll see a code on the smart clock and on your phone. If it both shows the same code, tap Yes. Then just follow the on-screen instructions. You can also activate Voice Match so it will know who's talking. Voice Match also allows you to get personalized results. You can ask what's on your calendar and make other commands. You can also set which music service you like. Here's a summary of what we have set up on the smart clock. If there's an update, you'll need to wait for a few minutes until it finishes. Once done, you'll see the smart clock in the room you placed it. Press and hold down the screen to see the other clock faces. There are a lot of clock faces to choose from. You can also use your photos as a clock face by choosing an album from your Google Photos account. Tap the pencil icon to see what customizations are available on each clock face. Slide up from the bottom to adjust some settings. You can adjust the screen's brightness or you can set it to auto, since this clock has an ambient light sensor. You can also adjust the volume by tapping the sound icon or by pressing the buttons at the top. You can set it to Do Not Disturb by asking it,
turning Do Not Disturb on,
or by tapping this icon. Let's check out the settings. You can also change the clock face here. On the display settings, you can change what clock face you want to show during low light situations. By default, mono is selected, but you can choose to just stick to your chosen clock face, or if it bothers you at night, you can just set it to off. You can also set the minimum brightness of the screen. You can set it bright, dim, or darker. This clock has a night light function that shows a color that turns off after a few minutes. You can choose from the 4 colors available and set the brightness level. You can also set the duration of the night clock up to 30 minutes. Here you can see which Wi-Fi network it is connected to. You can see a lot of information on the About page. You can also reset the clock by scrolling down and tapping Factory Reset. You can also send a feedback by tapping Send Feedback.
Sure. What needs to be improved?
Sliding from the top reveals some shortcuts. You can set an alarm or start your good night or good morning routine. Tapping Play Music will start a song from a playlist of tracks you listen to the most. Then we have Nightlight. You can also toggle the lights on or off in the room where you place the smart clock. There are different pages that you can slide to from the main screen. Since this is a clock after all, let's set an alarm. You can do that by asking Google,
Done. Your alarm's set for 5 p.m.
or set it on the smart clock yourself. Tap Set an Alarm and set the time. You can set it to repeat on a certain day, and you can also choose an alarm tone. You can toggle Sunrise Alarm that will brighten the screen 30 minutes prior to your alarm. There's also an option to run your morning routine together with your alarm. You can also scroll through your alarms and toggle them on or off. If you want to remove the alarm, simply tap Delete. You can also use this as a monitor for compatible smart doorbells and for voice calls using Google Duo, although I haven't tried them yet. Here's a size comparison with the Google Home Mini. Here's a sound test. The Google Home Mini is definitely louder than the smart clock. I usually set the volume of my Google Home Mini to 5, while the smart clock to 8. I definitely recommend the Mi Smart Clock. This one cost around $10 more than the Nest Mini, so it's not that expensive. It gives much more because of the added functionalities and the screen. Don't compare it to the Nest Hub because they're not in the same category. I used to have a clock and a Google Home Mini on my nightstand, but now I can just have the smart clock as a replacement to my Google Home Mini and my clock. If you want to get this cool device, head over to Hetsa Enterprises website or online shops. They're very responsive to inquiries and offer great after-sale support. I hope you found this video interesting. If you liked it, click subscribe to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Stay safe and thank you for watching.